Oil Ocean Zone. Oh my god. This is it, guys. The zone which I always dread. For confusion and just all-out difficulty, I'd probably have to say... Oh, do I want to say this is the hardest zone in the game? I almost want to say this is the hardest zone in the game. I don't know, if it wasn't for one of the last zones, which I also believe to be pretty damn hard, I would easily say this is the hardest zone in the game. This is definitely the zone I always thought was hardest when I was a kid. Definitely. Always used to think this was really hard. Biggest reason is it's called Oil Ocean Zone because of the oil ocean that's actually on the floor of the map, or so to speak, the stage, whatever you want to call it. It runs along the bottom, so if you fall all the way to the bottom, you can fall into the oil and drown, and that always scared the living Jesus out of me. Just the thought of that could even happen. Can you imagine drowning in oil? Ugh, that just sounds terrible. That sounds like worse than burning to death almost. Like, it's one thing to drown in water, but drowning in oil, that sounds like absolutely terrifying. I can't even... Ugh. Where would you get that much oil to drown in? Especially that's already, like, used black oil. Ugh. Disgusting. Just thinking about it just kind of creeps me out now. It's like, what the hell, man? What the hell? Ugh. Another aspect of this Sonic 2 that I haven't really talked about yet is there's actually a two-player mode. I know there's like girlfriend mode when you can have the second player control Tails while you're playing one player, but there's actually a two-player mode where there's like a two-player version of each of these stages. And it's basically split screen is what it is. And each of you has your own set of lives. I honestly can't remember how it's set up. Like, is there 2 acts? I think there's 2 acts per zone still. I think that it's set up to where you have to I don't know if you both have to finish the stage. As long as one of you finishes it, I think you both, like, or when one finishes, the other one has to wait for the other one to finish or something. I can't exactly remember. I think that's might be how it works. I'd have to play it again to remember, but there is a two-player mode. One of you controls Sonic, one of you controls Tails on split-screen mode, and it's actually pretty fun. It's just the levels are not as thorough and long and awesome as they are. You're basically not just playing through the regular stages. They're actually modified for two-player, and the cool part is you're actually playing on the same stage, so you can see each other in the stage and run by each other and stuff. That's probably the coolest part of it, in my opinion. So it's pretty much like co-op is these days. And here's the oil running along the bottom of the stage that I was talking about before. You can actually jump in it and jump back out of it, but if you have nowhere to go when you jump back out of it, you're pretty screwed. I'm not going to jump in it on purpose at all, so don't expect me to do that. But now that we're done with the first act, we can head on to the second act and remix time. Oil Ocean Zone 2. Zone 2? No, Act 2 of Zone. They don't have acts. Oh, they don't call them acts in this game? Did I just notice that right now? Wow. I didn't even notice that they called them didn't call them acts. Or do they call them acts and they just don't say it? Like on the beginning of the zone. I don't know. I don't know why I'm questioning such things at this point. To be honest, I should just be letting you listen to awesome remix music and not talking. Because it's just that good. Holy shit. It seems to me I've hit a couple glitches like that since I've been playing today. Yeah, you can use these to actually shoot into little cannons that shoot you around like Donkey Kong status. Yeah, there's a lot of rip-off stuff in this game. Between the obvious Mario things like the rings are the same as coins. The water zone is the third level, just like the water zone is the third world in Mario 3. There's small other things that rip off Nintendo, like in this level they have those barrel cannon things that shoot you. Barrel cannons. Donkey Kong Country, anybody? Yeah. Anyways, you get the purpose. You get what I'm complaining about there. These slides. That's not from anything I can think of. Anyways, Sonic is just straight up. He's a poser, but he's awesome in his own way. That's how I look at it. Am I already at the end? No, no way. No, I was about to say there's no way in hell I'm at the boss yet. Because there's one part I'm thinking of that we haven't even seen yet. There's no in hell I met the boss yet. One thing you'll notice about these later zones is they're substantially longer than the first 2 or 3 that I flew right through without even breaking a sweat, and I barely had like 4 or 5 minutes to do both stages and the boss. It's like ridiculous. You can see these later stages require you to take the time and effort. You son of a bitch, seahorse! Ah, whatever. Take the time and effort to be cautious, and you have to wait for things like elevators and sliding down things. And I don't know. There's just the perfect amount of speed and not speed that just makes Sonic that good. These old Sonic games great. Sure, people say all you do is just run through the stages. Boring. Nah, dude. You can't think that. The first 3 Sonics are all great. And I know I said Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega Master System is the first Sonic game, but I don't even count it like as part of the original games. The original 3 to me will always be the Genesis 3 because they're just really good. And I think we're at the boss now. Wow, that was faster than I thought. Okay. Boss here, it's actually pretty easy. You just gotta... Whoa, I forgot to jump to the other side. Holy crap. You just gotta dodge his little laser beam that he's about to start shooting at you. Which is actually really easy. Whoa. Okay. I don't know how many times he shoots every time. I thought he shoots more than that. Anyway. So like... Oh, what? What? How did I get hit? No way. How did I get hit? That was bullshit. Fucking Tails, man. Tails fucked that up. Anyways, you saw right there that I can actually jump into the... Oh, man, jump into the oil without actually dying. I jumped right into it accidentally. Oh, get out of the oil, get out of the oil. Yeah, see, you can actually save yourself in the oil, which is nice, because if you just touched it and drowned, that would suck ass. Well, what is that? That was Zone 6, right? So Zone 6 is now done. That's how many zones there were in Sonic 1, so we're pushing past Zone 6 onto Zone numero 7.